saying, and Nirav is like, oh, like we let them go as if we could have killed them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is...
I think we could have got
There are
them.
stress
We've got
toys.
carpet slug.
Toss me one. I just want to squish it.
That's
Get the
like
poop
Oh, I
one.
got the brown
the
one.
worst color.
I'm
Do you want
upset
the
I'm not
tapeworm
edible.
one? Here you go.
I'm not
I'll
good at catching
take one of
things.
them.
Here,
All
you
right.
can have the poop one.
I think... Alright, talk louder. The rest of you are fine.
Hello.
Hi!
That's a good sound.
Yeah.
Can I
Wait,
peek the mic?
are you... Oh, because the mic moved further away from her.
I mean, I can put it over there farther.
No,
You need me to
I was gonna say, when I
project
listened
my
to
voice?
it, I felt like you were the loudest, and then...
Yeah.
I was the loudest because it was pointing at me. And
That's
also
what I'm saying,
and
but
I'm
only
also the
because you were,
loudest.
like, sitting directly in front of it.
Yeah.
But no, the like, not... Like, don't... I'm not... God damn
Okay,
You know,
Megan, say some things at a normal volume.
Yes, we can
What?
say things.
Megan,
at our
talk.
volume.
Words out of my mouth hole.
Be a little louder.
Like this.
Like
I'm
this.
just gonna.
Shut up, yo!
I'm gonna hit the big.
God damn it.
You didn't say anything weird. I was just like, I was just.
I was like, maybe you shouldn't talk louder.
It makes it harder to control the accent, you know.
Oh, the bumfuck Georgia
Yeah,
accent.
Oh my god.
I'm just constantly in a state of trying to
Alright.
keep it in check.
Very good. Okay, this is loud now. I did what you're never supposed to do, and I turned the recording audio all the way up. So let's see what happens.
Okay.
But it's picking you up pretty well now. So.
Okay.
All right. Let's.
I know, this has just become my
What are you
little-
doing?
We're just all playing with these rubber slugs.
All
That's
right.
gonna like pick up
Oh,
on
is
the
it gonna pick
audio.
up?
Yeah, everyone be quiet and just
Slap,
wave the
slap,
slugs.
slap. Okay.
That is really
We
uncomfortable.
get a lot of slappage on this
Yeah.
waveform.
I don't want to hear this at all.
Hey everyone. So for those listening, welcome. This is episode. I guess it'd be episode 3 of our. Oh my god. it's
Joe's
so
just
loud.
slapping his slug.
I caught him slapping the old slug.
Joe's slapping 3 slugs, guys.
3 slugs.
Not
Damn.
a lot of people can handle 3 slugs at once.
It takes a lot of dexterity.
Yeah.
Double fisting it.
True.
Okay. Hey, this is Nirav, and
They're all different colors.
Joe's inclusive.
We don't discriminate here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we so don't have time. Okay.
yes, we do.
Which is my fault.
The nonsense has begun immediately.
We always have time for this.
Not okay. Anyway,
There's always time to slap a slug.
look, I'm surrounded by 4 people who all have rubber slugs. They're just slapping around because the sound is funny. Yeah, welcome. We're on, I guess, episode 3 of this, and we are continuing our adventure in the Lord of the Rings RPG. Just go around and quickly just remind people like what your character's name is and kind of their class and stuff, and that should be enough. So, and also say your human name. Okay, so I'm Nirav, and I am your Loremaster. Ooh, that's what it says in the book.
Ooh.
All right.
I'm Rachel, and I am playing Thora Stonehammer, a dwarf champion.
Okay. Great.
I'm Joe. I slap slugs.
Professionally or for fun?
No one's sponsored me quite yet.
Hornblower the slug slapper.
Are you more of a hornblower or more of a slug slapper?
Whatever pays the bills. I'm playing Reginard Hornblower, descendant of a hornblower that I forgot the name of.
Slug slapper hornblower.
Slug slapper hornblower. Loves the pipeweed, which canonically is not weed. So he invented a strain of pipeweed that is marijuana.
I like how this
Canonically.
has changed from the first episode where you were like, it's tobacco, guys. It's
No, yeah, it is.
It's wacky to
So he had to invent cannabis.
okay.
It's wacky tobacco. All right.
I'm Aarti, and my character is Ellaria Velvari. I'm a Linden elf and a captain.
Of.
I don't remember
The Harlem Elves.
of a
Powerful.
ship like somewhere in water.
Okay. Very good. All right, Meagen.
Okay. Maybe for my character's accent, I should just lean into the country.
Okay.
I'm Ponyma. Okay, daughter of Ponyraw, daughter of Ponylaw, and I'm a horse gal who also has slugs.
Inside of you are 2 horses. One of those horses is a leech.
Yes, I do leech medicine and attend ponies, and I'm on an adventure.
Great. Does anyone remember what the adventure is? Let's get to that in a second.
Hey, Nirav. Hey, I'm Slug Marine. My bones are adamantium. They're also slugs.
They're adamantium slugs.
I'm Vandana. My character's name is Moonleaf. She is a ranger of the north and a treasure hunter.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, sister.
Oh my god. You
So-
said it, not me.
All right. So, does anyone remember what your this first leg of the quest is? Wow.
I have it
I
somewhere.
kind of want to eat that, and I hate it.
I do actually.
I don't know. Those colors don't look appetizing.
No, it'd be like a popsicle. Like
You want to put my slug in your mouth?
I didn't say that. You don't have me on tape saying that.
We're going to
You're gonna edit
Fornost.
this out.
Okay. Does anyone remember?
We're going to Fornost,
Yes. So Fornost is the town at the foot of a mountain called
the Star of the North.
Star of the Mist.
Star of the
Close.
Mist.
I'll give you a half point. And at the Star of the Mist, it is occupied by goblins, and at the top of the mountain there is a fearsome creature that is spreading the shadow, which is...
A wraith.
Yes.
Yay.
Hooray! Alright. Sounds good to me. So,
Oh my fucking
we all
god.
started doing it at
I
the same time
can't
without discussing it.
The sound.
It's
Why
our
have
version
you
of
not joined
snaps.
in,
Because
actually?
it's driving me crazy. Oh my god, you did not just throw the fucking slug at me.
You can go to Meagen for misophonia therapy.
Yeah. Is there a fear of slugs?
You
I'm
bitch.
sure. What
Let's
is
just see
fear
real
of
quickly.
slugs?
Yeah. It's your turn.
Molluscophobia.
You ready for it?
It's just molluscophobia.
Your turn.
It's the fear of gastropods,
Trying to rest this on this.
which are slugs and snails.
Whatever. Okay, so let's. So if you guys remember, you guys were making camp after you encountered some dwarves and let them live, according to you guys. there were like 14 of them.
We could have taken them.
Yeah.
Who do you think I am?
You still have a fatal wound.
Oh.
No, I thought she went to the healer.
I thought they
so
fixed me.
Did you get fully healed?
I have full health.
No, you had a wound or something.
You have a wound. Sorry. Okay, so that means that
you're right.
if you get another major wound, you're gonna be in serious trouble, basically.
Pulled his little
Yeah.
can off.
Wait, when can that not happen?
You're gonna get detention.
You have
if get
you have a
another
week.
wound.
So it's been a day since that happened.
Yeah, for a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a wound for a week, a major wound.
So are we gonna get through a week today?
I don't think so. We'll see. Unless you guys sit at this camp for a
So you
week.
just can't be reckless. That's all.
Yeah. You can have full health. That's fine. But you can't. I wouldn't rush into battle or
Okay.
Make
I'm gonna
Edgar
hide
do everything
behind.
Okay.
Just shield yourself with his 6-pack or his 8-pack.
18 pack.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting all this shit we did. And I
Yeah,
remember.
it's pretty easy to do. Okay. So, you guys are currently, we'll just say we fast forward to the next morning as you guys are kind of getting up, from camp here. Who was the camp master again?
I was the scout.
I think that maybe
No, I was foraging for.
You were foraging.
I think I was.
I was
I
with
was
the guy.
hunting.
You were supposed to put up the tents.
Yeah,
and
you
then
made Edgar
and then
do
you,
it.
Yeah,
you
you
made
had
it.
Edgar do it.
Oh yeah, and I was sleeping in the thing.
The
with
carriage.
Him. Carriage with him, and we were doing girl talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
remember
what-
that. You were stroking his cornfield of abs.
I remember now.
Really
yeah.
living the life. Okay. So anyway, the next morning you guys are all get packed up and everything. I'm assuming that you guys are getting up in the once dawn hits, Is anyone want to? Are we sleeping in, or what's the deal?
I mean, I guess we should hit the road.
Yeah, I guess we can get up.
I was doing meditation or something. I remember.
Yeah, elves don't sleep fully.
Yeah.
They go into a meditative state that they can easily awaken from.
Got it.
So they need only 4 hours of rest each night.
So I'm up early.
What do you do while everyone else is asleep?
I'm working out.
Do we not have anyone
How are you working out?
I got my.
What is
For the
that?
listeners, can you describe?
Yeah.
Wakas? What is that?
It's my my
Bow?
short bow, and I'm
bow?
shooting it at a tree at a target that Edgar carved for me.
Okay.
I got a sword.
That sounds kind of loud.
Ellaria, shut the fuck up!
I'm doing my training. You shut up.
I'm singing to the birds. I'm like,
Okay.
Ella.
Yeah, and then in
Enchanted.
Shrek, the birds explode.
Oh yeah, like in Shrek.
Yeah.
All right. What were you saying?
Is anybody keeping guard? Or are we just...
You didn't tell me they were.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I'm awake.
We made it through the night.
We made
Yeah,
it. To the best of my memory, we said that we would start the next morning.
So in the
Okay.
future, I guess
Alright.
we need to designate a guard person.
Yeah. Okay.
We can do that next time.
I guess
so-
we're up early.
Now you
Yeah.
know.
So you guys are just a short way from town, about a 2-hour walk. Probably would have you guys just roll 1d100, one of you.
I got you.
And I'll check on our table here.
Yeah,
see if anything
roll the big
happens.
fancy dice.
Wow, that
What is that?
definitely didn't.
0.
No.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It's 100.
It's 100?
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, it's just a table, so
Yeah.
it's probably not different. But we'll see. Maybe it's something funny.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Okay. So one of the Ellaria, you hear from inside your bag in the carriage a extremely loud burp. Just loud enough to be heard by the entire party, actually, coming from your bag. And then it's someone saying,
Wow.
I did not put that in post.
A1 voice acting.
You hear that?
How did you do that on command?
Can people not do that?
No.
I couldn't do it that big.
Yeah, that was you were saving that one. You were holding on to that one for a good moment.
I knew this
How
moment
long was
was
that one to brew it?
Was that your special talent to show and tell?
Yeah. You can just swallow air and make a burp.
That's a
You
lot of
swallowed
air.
a lot of air. Yeah.
It was a
Rachel's
loud
face,
burp.
you're...
It was a long burp.
Okay. Anyway,
Anyway.
there is a like I said, a rustling inside this bag here, and then you hear a little uh-oh.
Is it a kobold?
You might have to open the bag to find out.
It's in the back of Ellaria's.
I think there's a critter in there.
Do we all
There's a
hear this or
snake in
just
my
Yeah, the whole party hears it.
I'll open the
Like,
bag.
Edgar,
Alright.
Edgar, open the bag, please.
Inside, you see a what looks like a little person about 6 inches tall, kind of curled up in the corner, uh-oh. And he stands up and kind of dusts himself off. He looks like he has kind of elven features almost, but also kind of wispy. And he says, "Hey guys, what's cracking?"
Kraken.
Would Reginard know what this thing is?
I would say that because it's not one of the things that you're familiar with, you would be likely to actually roll for it. Won't be a high roll, but let's see. Should we do just the old lore? Yeah,
Could we all
let's do
roll?
old lore?
Yeah.
Because I think I have
11.
11's high enough. You would be able to categorize that because this thing is not one of the races that you're very familiar with. It must be a spirit, and you could ask it also what kind of spirit it is, or where it's coming from, or what it's doing.
Hello, little burping spirit. How are you?
Oh.
Sorry. Hey, doing great. My name's Jet.
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 Jeb.
I'm gonna say his name's Jeb.
Oh.
But he says, I was just on my way out. If you don't mind. He starts to like kind of climb out of the bag.
Well, hold on there, little fella. How'd you get in here? And is the bag empty?
It is empty of food.
He ate all
Buddy.
your rations.
I don't think I see any food in here.
It was like that when I got here. His face is covered in just jelly.
How many shadow points would we get if we ate him?
Sorry, how many what points?
Shadow points.
How many shadow points would you get to eat him?
Why would we eat him?
Because he ate
Why
our food.
not?
You can't eat the spirits. Whoa.
He ate our stuff,
like
so we have to eat him.
To get all the nutrients.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm surprised one of you hasn't tried to milk him yet.
Look, I know you like to put 6 inches in your mouth all the time, but come on, we gotta.
Eat a slug. He says, I ate all the slugs too. I'm sorry.
No.
Jab.
He ate all my leeches? Like,
your
canonically,
leech,
that's what happened?
Was your leech in her bag?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Because I was about to throw it down.
Yeah. There was another slug in here. I was fighting for dominance.
Do we have any little like cages on us?
Oh, no need for that. You like started like it's just like scrolling out of the bag.
No, you gotta pay us back for all that food, guys.
Can I like pick him up like this?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go like this.
Yeah, by his collar, and he's like, "Get off of me!"
Like,
Yeah.
We're on a quest from Gandalf.
Oh, we do know him. He comes by the forest sometimes.
Wait,
Yeah.
I had 10 days of rations. Did he eat all of that?
He's sure dead.
This motherfucker!
I know.
He's been in your bag all night eating the
How the hell?
rations.
Where did this food fucking go? How much did you not really?
does he
eat
have
your
like a big
race?
like pot belly now?
Yes,
Like,
it's sticking out of his nose.
like a
I-
10-pound worth pot belly?
I like get close to Moonleaf holding him.
Yeah.
Look, buddy. There's an easy way and a hard way we can do this.
Oh, boy.
I don't like to tangle with the spirits, but, like my friend said, we're on a quest from Gandalf. We need 10 days of our rations. It's pretty important. It's only fair if you pay us back.
I don't have any money. Fresh out, he turns out his empty, tiny pockets. He's like, but I could, give you information. I got information. I got names.
Depends on what kind of names. Depends on what kind of information.
I know all about the goblin camp to the north.
We know about that.
No. Did you know about the secret way in to the mountain?
No, we didn't.
I overheard you. You're going to the Star of the Mist. While I was eating some delicious cheese wheels.
the donkey cheese. You ate the donkey cheese.
No. I knew there was something different about it.
Damn, you know how expensive that is?
That's just been tariffed to hell, little buddy.
Oh no.
Alright, yeah, so you gotta tell us all about this secret entrance.
Okay, well, there's a gate. There's the old dwarven gate. They don't know how to use it. The goblins. It's over on the side that is the side that I'm looking at right now. He's like kind of like panicking and looking around. He's like, you see over there? He points to the east side of the mountain.
I feel like you're making some shit up.
Yeah, how do we know?
Would
he's
anyone like
not
to roll
lying?
insight?
Yeah. I would like to roll insight.
Alright.
I would not like to roll insight.
Yeah?
I have like +5 in that shit.
I rolled
so
a
I'm gonna-
6.
Okay. Yeah, you're completely unsure. But
Can we threaten him?
you sure can. You want to roll intimidation and tell me what you're doing to him?
Yes. Wait.
Am I like holding him in front of you like
Yeah.
this?
I'm telling you, make him into a chicken nugget.
No, okay, so I feel
He's like
since
one
I'm a
chicken
ranger,
nugget.
I should have like a
Okay.
little cage or something on me, shouldn't I?
Yeah,
Like,
we should carry him around.
Okay, I will say as a ranger, you might have a trap for small animals, like even to rabbits or whatever. You
Okay.
could keep him inside of a trap. Like
I'm
if
gonna
you
be like, hey guys, hold on. And I take my trap and I put him in there, and then he's in the cage now, and I put him down.
Okay.
Okay.
How does he react
what do
to
I
this?
roll?
He says, You can't keep me caged in, man. Come on, it's claustrophobic in here, man. Oh,
Shouldn't they be nervous?
Did he die?
he just had a realization.
What is that?
I'm gonna die in here, man. I'm gonna die in here.
Guys, I don't like seeing a little guy suffer like this.
We'll take care of him, but he just needs to give us like
You
some
don't have to
actual
feed him
good
for at least 10
information.
days.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically he's gonna be able to, if you want, you can squeeze him for information, like I said. Would you like to?
Literally
Physically.
squeeze him.
Physically squeeze him.
Literally
Yeah,
squeeze
just-
him.
Okay.
That's fine.
I want, I'm gonna approach his little cage. What's your name again?
Moonleaf.
Moonleaf is,
It's so appropriate that you still don't know any of the other party members' names.
Moonleaf is holding his cage like this,
Uh-huh.
like a lantern, and I'm gonna approach this motherfucker and be like, "Listen, punk,
Good cop, bad
this
cop.
is how we're gonna do this." And then I like use the thing like, "Come here" to Edgar,
Okay.
and I like he rips his shirt off.
He does. Okay.
To show off his 8-pack so that the
18 pack.
18 pack
pack.
so the motherfucker knows we mean business.
Okay. All right. Roll intimidation.
Which one do I roll for that?
It's the button
It's
that
on
says
your
intimidation.
Wait, I forget.
Scroll down.
Scroll down.
And the
Intimidation.
DM stands for Dick Man.
Just like that?
Dick.
Yep, it should. Well, hold on, no, because it's just showing her what
Yeah, there it is.
intimidation is.
Yeah, click it. Or you can just roll this and add a 4 to it.
Thank you. Okay.
It's like the nattest of 20s. Don't look. Don't
It
look.
looks a lot like 3.
No, your glasses need to get a better perspective.
Okay, so with that, he says, "Oh yeah, come get me. I bet you can't even fit in this little cage."
And then I get Edgar goes like with his hand into his fist like K.
Ah, you guys are a bunch of chumps.
Can Edgar like hold him, like poke at him a little bit in the cage?
Okay, how? Just he can. I don't think it's gonna change anything.
We're just gonna rile him up a little bit.
Okay, sure. He's like, "Look, I told you. I know some stuff. There's a camp. There's a camp of men outside of the place on the other side from the goblins. I've seen them. They're hanging around.
Do they look like nice men?
None of them do to me.
Like, as in they're ugly or they look mean?
Yes,
Both.
they look like bandits.
Oh, well then, why is that good information?
Well, because then you know not to go in through the south end.
Do you know who you're talking to?
No.
I mean, if they were hot bandits, then
Then maybe.
we might be having a different
Wrong
conversation.
campaign. Wrong campaign.
Okay. Look, the main entrance is to the east, okay?
Okay.
But where's this
There's a
dwarven
camp
entrance?
of men to the south, and on the west side of the mountain is the old dwarven gate.
Or the west side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the side that you could possibly walk in without being detected.
There's no secret to the Dwarven Gate?
Oh, there's some secrets.
Well, do you know the secrets?
No.
Well,
Can I take
I know people in town do.
what town?
Fornost, it's right over there.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess we can let him go.
Oh, look, I can,
Tell him to bring us some food back from, like, your little spirit camp or something.
spirit camp.
I don't think he's gonna do that. Seems like a shady character.
Why did you eat all our food? Are you like not? Where is your
I
people?
like snacking, dude. I like snacking.
For like 10 days, you eat that all in one go?
I can't be the first person to do this. To eat 10 days worth of food in one day.
Oh my
Thora,
God.
like, show me your hand.
If that's how much you eat, how much
I
do
would
your
just-
people eat?
I told you we can
Yeah.
make him into a chicken tender.
Oh no,
Thor
it's
just wants
it's
to
not
eat him.
it's not all the forest spirits. It's just me.
You know what, Thora? If you want to eat him,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Thor, roll for intimidation for the chicken tender remark.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, she's very intimidating.
She seems really into just eating this
Yeah.
little guy.
Oh, that's a 3.
Damn.
Damn.
Shit today.
Why
He's like,
can't we intimidate him?
You wouldn't eat me. I'm full of microplastics.
I could put him in the leech jar.
I feel like we just need to let him go.
can
I have
we
just
can we
one
just
last
put a leash
proposition
on him?
for you, my little guy.
leash?
Yeah.
A leech.
A leech or a leash?
A leash.
Little buddy, what's your name? Jeb, right? I forgot.
Jeb.
Jeb Bursch?
How did you know?
I get away with names. But look, I'm a hornblower, of the hornblowers.
He cocks his head, intrigued.
You've heard of pipeweed, right? We got the best pipeweed around.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I've been working on a little something. It's a little spicier, got a little something extra to it than your average pipeweed. I call it tobacco. It gets you really, really high. Like a nice smooth buzz to it. It's really good.
Well, Anna's just gonna make him hungrier.
Did you say hungrier?
No.
But I would only give you some. Hotbox your little container we got you in, but you gotta give us that information, the secrets about the Dwarven Cave first. The Dwarven entrance.
Okay, look, here's everything I know. The Dwarven Gate, it was one of the entrances that was, the dwarves used to get into the city down there, which is just ruins now. But they made it into a guard post when the humans took over it after they fought. And it's just kind of a bunch of junk there lying around. They sometimes use it to sleep. Some of their supplies are there. Oh, if we go there, you could maybe fill up on rations again.
So you're coming with us now?
You can help us?
I am in this box, so I am going wherever you're going.
Okay, fine. I mean, party vote, I guess. Are we taking him with us or are we letting him go?
Is he gonna be quiet or is he gonna try to sabotage us?
I take a puff of tobacco, and which is because of the paradoxical nature of how Tolkien named pipeweed is weed. And I blow it into his container, so now he has been hotboxed.
Okay.
To further the contract.
Yeah, roll for dankness.
Do I get any additions for
I'm gonna
being
give you a +2
for being a hornblower?
Yeah, for being a hornblower.
Fuck, it's a 4.
God damn it.
Yeah.
God.
This is fucking this is just ass weed.
Yeah, this is fucking dung weed, dude.
Let's just move
stem.
on. Let's just toss him in a ditch and move on.
Yeah, I don't think I want to keep him.
Okay, well, I mean, we could let him out of the cage.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't be
guess.
that cruel.
Well-
We would get shadow points if we just leave him in the cage.
Yeah, we should tell him and his spirit buddies to leave us. Well, they can help us, but not eat any more of our food.
Alright, so I'm like, if you ever come around our rations again, we're gonna really intimidate you.
We're gonna put a
Oh my god, that's good.
We're not gonna be bad at it next time, alright?
You're letting you off a good warning this time. We were bad at intimidation on purpose.
We're gonna roll better next time.
And also, don't tell anybody about this batch of tobacco. I don't know what happened.
Alright, man, fine. Yeah, this
tell
never
me.
happened. None of this
He's got a
happened.
reputation.
Awesome.
Alright,
You
go.
Ow. You threw a slug at me. Well, this is the second slug.
This is for making me roll 2s. Yes, you.
The second slug has hit the DM. Stupid. Fuck. Alright, okay. Anyway, so the town of Fornost is just literally over the ridge of the hills if you guys want to head into town and see what's going on.
Alright.
So it sounds like we're going to have to take care of this goblin camp at some point or deal with it.
You
in
could
some
go
way.
around it.
Well, yeah, didn't somebody say there's 1 million goblins or something?
There are theoretically a lot of goblins inside the mountain, and also there's a few of them in a camp outside the mountain. But there's been since the men since the men and the dwarves since they fought years ago in the battle that destroyed this town of Fornost, the people kind of have abandoned the area except for a group of bandits, as you know, who has been here robbing travelers, essentially, or the goblins who have taken refuge in the mountain and built their own little city there in the ruins. So
wait, we're approaching the bandits?
not yet.
Okay.
You're approaching the city of regular non-bandit humans.
Okay, so there are people still who live in
There are
Forest.
in the little town here. The town is at the foot of the mountains, kind of. So it's still another a good distance walk to the mountain still.
Okay.
Did
So-
you throw a slug behind the couch?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna be there forever.
Yeah, probably.
They're not like edible. They don't go bad. They're just plastic.
She's gonna get a puppy at some point, and that puppy's going to eat it.
Don't put that in my head.
Well, then pick it up off the ground.
Don't put that on me.
It's a real easy problem to solve.
Like I just have
No, it's on the ground. I can't do anything about that.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Mine's covered
It's
in
done,
a
it's
sweater right
happened.
now.
Ow. I don't like it. All right.
I'm keeping track of all the slugs I've thrown. You have the other one.
Okay.
You have the other one.
If I find any slugs on the ground after you leave,
You
Joe,
have a slug on you, right?
I have a slug on me?
No, I was asking if you did.
Oh, I have one here.
Okay.
There's another one behind the laptop.
I know hey, you got a slug on you,
I'm gonna
right?
account for all the slugs.
You know, I keep that thing on me.
What?
Keep that thing on me, that slug.
You should whip it out.
Oh my god.
Are you gonna edit this out?
No, I'm gonna edit it in.
Make it a bit louder.
It's gonna be in it as twice as much
I'll
as
leave it
it's
on.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. I have another slug here. Slug buddies. Okay, so you guys are approaching the town. You see that it is mostly in ruins. However, there is a section of it that has been rebuilt pretty thoroughly. I would say you see maybe 10 men who are walking around doing construction work, and they are currently all working on building another building. As you guys approach, they turn to see you, and they kind of like squint and look a little bit confused, mostly at Ellaria over here. Again, nobody's seen an elf in some decades, but you guys are, they kind of like a little hesitantly greet you, and one of them with a long, scraggly beard, he looks like he's in his 40s, dark hair, walks up to you guys and says, "So what brings the travelers here?"
Business
And travel.
and travel.
Business. Well, as you can see, there's no refuge here. There's no inn to stop at and sleep or have a drink. So,
What do you drink?
water, dirty water out of the river.
Dirty water.
It's not a good life. We're here out of the goodness of our hearts trying to rebuild this town.
Well, I mean, it looks like you've done a pretty good job
Well, thank you.
with this.
Have I seen you around before? You look familiar.
I am from Bree. My family tends all the ponies there.
Oh, yes.
If you've ever taken a
I know
pony
your
into
mother,
town.
Ponyma.
Oh yeah, so well, she's doing good. How'd you know her?
Took care of the ponies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she does get around.
What? Well, you introduced that into canon, not me. And anyway, he says, the name's Bosk. I'm sort of in charge of this, I guess you could call me the foreman of this reconstruction project. We're doing 6 weeks out here, and then we're gonna head back into town, and another group's gonna come out here. It's been quite the toil, honestly. I'm sure you know that kind of toil, though, out on the road. No, none of the creature comforts of home. And then he looks over at your carriage. your glamping carriage. It's like, what is that?
We're not particularly close with her.
But excuse me.
I was going to ask, how did an elf come into your company?
Wizards. We're one wizard.
One wizard. Okay.
Gandalf.
I know of that one.
Well, you're just gonna tell all our secrets.
Yeah, he's running around blabbing.
I look down like I mixed the tobacco and the pipe weed. I invented the spliff, but at what cost?
Yeah, anyway, he says, Gandalf is a name I haven't heard in some time. And then he pulls out a pipe and begins to fill it. Are you gonna intercept him?
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to try some tobacco?
What's that now? Tobacco?
Yes. Have you ever wished you had a little more oomph in your pipeweed? Like a nice mellow zen. Take the edge off.
I guess a change of...
Make music really good.
Huh. It's called tobacco?
Tobacco.
Well, I suppose it'd be okay to have a change up if you're offering.
Of course.
Alright, yeah, do you want to share some with them?
Yeah, here. This is called it's called a cigarette.
Okay, so you're inventing cigarettes in this.
Previously I did, yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, this isn't a cigarette. This is a left-handed cigarette. Here you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he takes it and he's like, so light it at the end here, just the same. Like,
yeah,
all right.
Just like a cigar.
Yeah, he takes
Finette.
Okay. Oh, a little cigar. I understand.
You get it? Yeah, phonetics.
Oh yeah, he takes a long drag of it. So I'm gonna have you roll again. This time I'm gonna give you a plus. Oh my god, he's putting the dice in the slug. I'm gonna give you a +3 this time.
The
since you're a
slug's
little
gonna
more
give it a good luck.
Give it a little grease.
11.
11. Okay.
I think we're not doing combat
+3,
this
like I
time.
said, still comes out to a 14.
So upset.
What's happening with these dice? Yeah, it still comes out to a 14, so he's like, oh, this is not bad. Yeah, I might be inclined to switch over to this. Although, does anyone else feel like getting nachos? But anyway, he says, well, if you want to see what we've got going on, you're welcome to come into town, although we don't have much to trade with you.
We're not really looking to trade much.
Do you have food?
Well, that would be something we could trade for, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, we do require some rations.
I see. We don't have much, but frankly, if you have some gold to spare, it would go a long way back home.
How many golds do we have?
You're supposed to tell me. I don't know.
Do we have the... I can't remember if this is
I thought you were the
keeping
treasurer.
track of our own gold.
No, she was the treasurer.
What we lack in gold,
I think
we
we
more than
ended
make up for
splitting
in
it up.
leeches.
Oops.
And
I think we
slugs.
each have 1 silver and 3 coppers.
No, I had more than that.
Well, you stole a shit ton of money.
Yeah, really, this is all going to me.
And sir, I also would like to, I don't want to give too much away, but you might not remember this conversation at all based on the dankness of my tobacco, but we're trying to help out with the Star of the Mist. We're on our way to take care of this, the baddies up there.
That is admirable of you. I haven't seen anyone come back from there alive. Usually the bandits get them first. That's really I've never seen anyone. We had some...
How many bandits are there, would you say?
And are they hot?
Are they hot?
I would say that there are around 10 of them, maybe, and I would say average.
Hey,
Nothing
2 5s makes a 10.
sticks out. What?
2 5s makes a 10.
All right. I'll think about that.
People keep bringing up the bandits. I feel like we're going to have to deal with these bandits at some point.
Well, you see, our secret, sir, is we got a way around that. We're just not going to fight them.
What do you think would happen if we went in their Mulan style?
You see, I have this thing.
What is Mulan style? Like with a talking dragon?
We're going to sing our way through.
Like
Yeah, exactly.
hotties.
Dressed up like hotties?
Yes.
Is that what happened in Mulan?
Yes, at the
Is
end.
that the moral you
Yeah,
Oh,
they like-
right, the guys all dressed
They
up.
all
Okay.
dress up like
yeah, I remember
bitches.
that. Okay. I guess that does happen. So if one of you would like to roll...
No, we don't. You're already like a hot elf.
Okay, so we
and
just
you're
gotta
mortally
work a little
wounded,
bit more, and
so-
you guys.
Yeah. I don't know. Some people really go for that, like a good mortally wounded woman.
Yeah. I'm a brie lady, and you're human.
I'm a damsel.
Yes.
We're a hardy folk.
Yes, that's what it says. We're like a little stocky.
Ironically,
we're-
lactose intolerant.
And there's 5 of us, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we didn't have anyone
We-
roll for how hot they are.
We
so-
have a way
Yeah.
around. We don't have to fight the bandits.
That's true.
We just
I tried to
sex
make
them
that
up.
clear several times.
We quote unquote interrogated a spirit to figure this out. We don't have to fight the bandits.
Yeah, but they're
Guys,
just
we
gonna
should
keep
fight the bandits.
terrorizing this town, and like
We're also level
No.
2.
there's like, okay, fine, I guess we'll. have
What
to-
level are the bandits?
I would like somebody to roll Old Lore. Let's get that up.
Okay. Not me.
I don't have an old lore button.
If you don't have one, then it's just history. Then there's no bonus to it.
I have a -1 to that, so maybe someone else.
Yeah,
will.
I only
I
have
have a
+1.
+1.
I'll do it.
With your rolls?
Yeah, with your track record so far, you're due for a good roll.
Here, what'd you get?
You already rolled.
Yeah, but like I was gonna.
Oh my god! What did you get?
I was gonna say what Joe got.
This doesn't work if I already know.
You can see his. Oh, I got a 9.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. It does show up on your screen.
Yeah.
Then why'd you ask me what I got?
I mean, I can check it if you
He
want.
wanted to
I have,
see if
like,
you were
the
going to be
notes and
honest.
stuff.
I know. Are you trying to give me shadow points?
Guys, like,
Meagen has 1 shadow point now. Not the character, but Meagen.
guys, am I just a little stoned, or are we doing something really fucking stupid by fighting the bandits?
I thought we decided
There's
not
a
to fight the
dwarven
bandits.
entrance, and there's
sexing them
rations
up.
and supplies in the entrance.
Okay.
Well,
I
maybe
guess
the
we can
bandits
go
have
to the dwarven
treasure.
entrance.
I mean,
I'm
if
a
I'm the
treasure
asshole,
hunter. I need to live
tell
my
me I
life.
stink, but like I don't understand what's going on here.
Well, but I'm sure there's like some dwarven secret, like some password or something. we're
Oh,
gonna
if
have
only
to
we
know.
had a dwarf that could possibly know some dwarven secrets.
Well, you haven't
with
helped
us.
with much lately. So.
I'm sorry. Does 9 have something to say? Does the
Does
below
Miss
average
9 have something to say?
below average roll over
I don't
there got
actually-
something to say?
I'm actually going to let you roll another history check on your own, specifically to access your dwarven knowledge, even though it's -1. Go for
All
it.
right.
I'm picturing the Jimmy Neutron brain blast that's just going through, like,
That's a 15.
but it's just mountains and beer
15?
because she's a dwarf.
That's a -1.
With a 15, you might conjure up a memory of the name of the town that was down there, Naragnala.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wait, no, hold on. I didn't quite catch that. What's the name of the town?
It's called Nadanala.
It's called Naragnala.
It's called Yada Yada.
Rada rada.
I would say that you would know that the place is a kind of a maze of narrow passageways. Once you go underground and into the mountain, there's a lot of empty rooms, corridors. You've heard about this before. A lot of it's collapsed since the battle, since the mountain was abandoned. However, you don't really know. I love this. I love this description in the book here. The Loremaster must improvise the description of endless labyrinths. Great. Thanks, book.
Improvise.
Well, see, that doesn't sound like the best option either. Then.
Hold on, I didn't get you didn't improvise. I didn't get a good vivid picture.
We're not in the mountain yet, so there's no improvisation to be done.
Okay,
Now
so
hold your feet
this
to the fucking
dwarven entrance goes down into the city, but it's also, I guess there's a way to get into the goblin camp from it.
Yeah, so again, just to give you an idea again, here's the mountain, and on one side of it is the goblin camp, one side of it there's a mountain, or a camp of the bandits. On the other side there's the, nearby the bandits, but like not right next to them basically, closer to them, but is the Dwarven Gate, which is like a guard post now. That Dwarven Gate leads into the mountain where there are theoretically hundreds of goblins, or up to hundreds of goblins, living in the mines of this old city of Naragnala. Somewhere in the middle of that is this wraith in this labyrinth. You don't know where.
Well,
This doesn't sound great.
I mean, do we
I mean,
have?
I said all of that just now.
Sorry, I'm like man-spreading. I just saw this video. Like, what am I doing? You zoomed in on my crotch.
What are you talking about?
The video Aarti sent on the Discord.
I didn't know there was a video.
It's on Discord.
Fine, yeah. We'll put it on our TikTok of us of Meagen manspreading.
Yes. And then she zooms in on my crotch to start the video. So
Good. I'll get us some views.
Egg on my face. It sounds like the cave could also be a bad idea.
So either way you look at it, this isn't going to be a fun time.
I'd rather
Well-
take our chances with the bandits.
If
We're gonna fight the goblins instead at the goblin cave.
There's a ton of
Thousands
goblins,
of goblins.
We keep saying these big numbers.
There is an unknown number of goblins. There could be hundreds. There could be a very few of them.
Someone
Someone said there was a lot.
Yeah, someone said there was like way too many goblins.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they were there after me, but
I think it was you.
you said that.
No.
I feel like we keep circling back to there being too many goblins.
There's too many goblins.
We're all trying to figure out who said there were too many goblins.
Yes. We're all trying to figure out who did this.
Okay, but anyway, he says, well, the bandit camp's not a half day's walk from here if you're on foot.
Well, do you want to come with us to go
I don't.
bashing? Oh.
Can we get some?
I have to do a job here. Also, I don't want to die.
Well, I'm sure the bandits make your job harder.
They do. You know what? If you were to clear out the bandits, that would actually. I'm sure that the leadership over in Bree would be willing to give you some money in exchange. Although I can't.
And
be
my
sure.
parade that I asked for?
I don't know anything about that.
I did ask for it, and the mayor said it was an unreasonable request.
For a parade.
Yes.
Okay. For you? Just,
Yes, because I came back from the Gandalf school, and now
forgot
I'm
you
going
went
on
to
this
the
quest.
Gandalf School of Medicine, to which he made a generous contribution.
Yes. And, and then I came back to Bree, full of glory, that I'm going on this adventure.
Can you roll deception?
I am not lying about anything.
You said you came back full of glory after you failed out of medical school.
Because I'm going on an adventure.
But you didn't. Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
18.
I got an 18.
Okay, great. Yeah, he says, "Oh wow, Gandalf School of Medicine.
Yeah.
That's impressive. So you're a certified healer then."
I am good at healing. Got some leeches.
You know what? Actually, one of our men has sustained an injury yesterday.
Okay, yeah, I'll slap some leeches on there.
Oh, okay. Well, he's lost a lot of blood already. Is the thing? He's lost 3 fingers. So
he can have leech fingers.
Sorry.
Like,
Are you suggesting putting
Don't
one
question
leech
her
each
method.
on the nubs of his fingers?
yes, so he'd have little leech
And having
fingers.
them permanently stay there?
Do not question her method. She knows what she's talking about.
Do the thing again, Joe.
Reginard and Harold's a
Ew,
roach.
what does it look
like
like?
the butt of a. Like, yeah.
Wait,
Wait, what?
What?
Disgusting.
This?
no, the fingers.
The submarine.
The slug fingers.
I don't want to get involved in this.
All right. Yeah.
I
one of the
just
men
want
comes
some
over.
rations
He's
and-
got it's pretty gnarly. So like his index finger and thumb are still there, but his other 3 fingers have been ripped clean off. The wounds are very jagged. They've been trying to stop.
Leeches
the
are actually good for that. In real life, they will eat the dead tissue, like maggots.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and then his hand's pretty fucked up too. So
They
yeah.
actually use maggots in wound care.
Okay,
This
great.
is real life.
What is the description of leechcraft?
As an action, you can spend a craft slot to tend a creature within 5 feet of you and make a DC 10 intelligence medicine check. You can spend 1 use of a healer's kit to replace the D20 roll with a 10. So I guess if I roll
If you roll
low,
badly, you can-
then I can
okay.
replace it with a healer's kit. If you succeed, the creature regains a number of hit points equal to your check result minus 10.
Nice.
What?
Okay, so you're gonna. I'll explain as
This
you
Was
go.
that your last leech? Oh.
All right.
Here,
I
you
always
can,
So
leeches.
we'll
you can
yeah.
have my dirty lint one now.
If you roll, depending on how
So
well
dirty.
you roll, there'll be different degrees of how much you actually fix them with this leech sting.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah.
intelligence.
You're gonna roll or it says medicine actually.
No.
It says it says medicine.
Oh yeah, because I have plus
Medicine.
5 to that, so it doesn't actually roll from my
Oh my
skill
gosh.
sheet though.
Oh, just roll roll the medicine on its own.
So that's when it doesn't let me do it. Oh wait, yeah it does. Okay. Ooh. Boom.
Wow.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
That was really bad.
Can you guys stop slugging? I have 5 slugs in front of me now.
If Nirav has 5 slugs, and he gives 3 away. How many slugs does Nirav have?
The slugs are moving at 30 miles an hour. This one's so dirty.
Pretty sure they all are at this point.
Rachel's crying. Okay.
I don't want your dirty slugs.
They're not my dirty slugs. Okay.
They're our dirty slugs.
Yes.
They make your hands weird after a while.
Yeah.
My hands all
I want that on
sticky
a
now.
t-shirt. I don't want your dirty slugs. I don't want your dirty slugs.
Yeah, I want them clean. Okay, anyway, yeah, you bring the leeches over to this guy. He says, "Oh, man, thanks so much. I'm so grateful a healer's come along. Please help me." And so you, tell me because you rolled very well, what do you do with the leeches here?
I'm literally gonna put one on each little stub.
This is going to end up the same way that it ended up for me when I was playing that doctor app the other day.
It was lupus.
I had a 25% success rate.
That's not bad.
The rest of them died.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we're just guessing at medicine, like 25% is pretty good.
Fair.
All right. So yeah, with the leechcraft, you actually do quite well helping him out. The leeches do, as you say, eat the dead tissue, kind of like sterilize the wounds.
Yeah.
They start draining his blood, which maybe he doesn't need that, but it is happening. But overall, like you've definitely helped save him from infection or something worse. And so, do you pull the leeches off when you're done? How do you do that?
Yeah. I just like, come here, baby.
What is the process for getting the leech off of somebody?
They're trained. I'm just like, come here,
They're
baby.
trained leeches?
Yeah. Come on.
You got like a leech circus?
Yeah. I'm like, come on.
Is that real or is that it's just? When they actually did this in real life, how did they get the leeches off?
I don't know. They
That
ripped
way.
them off or
Pull them
something.
off.
They just yank them.
No, gently.
Well, I guess I can do that too.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, you get
But
you
this
get
is
the
all
leech
role
off.
play and imagination.
You're right. That's why I'm asking you to say anything.
So I was like, come here, my little baby.
That's okay, whatever. Anyway.
Like Beaker from the Muppets.
Yeah.
Paul.
The leech detaches and it's like.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah,
my
but
baby.
this guy is healed for 10 hit points, which is all more than what he lost. And he looks very well again. The
I want him to
colors
do
come
a
back into his
cartwheel.
face. You want him to do a cartwheel?
Yeah, do a cartwheel.
Get out of the hospital. The doctor's like, do a cartwheel and you can leave.
I saved you. You owe me a cartwheel.
All right. Can you give me a dice here?
I showed you my stethoscope. You give me a cartwheel.
The big one?
Yeah. All right. So he's gonna do I think that'd be an acrobatics roll. Would be my guess for which is dexterity. So he's just gonna roll a flat d20, no modifiers.
I like how our characters have the same profile pic. Every time I look at the chat, I think it's me. I'm like, did I roll that?
How do I change that?
I can show you afterwards. 16 actually. So he does do the cartwheel. Maybe not top form, but it is a complete full cartwheel. And he says, "I've never been able to do that before. I'm even more acrobatic than I was before my hand was gone."
Behold, my power.
This has earned you a lot of credibility with the camp.
I like lean into Thor like, that really should not have fucking worked. What the fuck? Right? Like, I just left the Shire, but like, even I know that was bullshit. Right? Okay.
Ponyma, the boss comes up to you and he says, "We don't have much, but I can't thank you enough for that. It's incredible that someone of your talents came to this camp. Just out of nowhere like that. Please, this is all we got to spare." And he gives you some money, so you get 3 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces.
Nice.
Y'all still keep wanting talking shit?
Yeah,
I think I said that backwards.
What'd you say?
You did.
Do
You all keep wanting talking shit.
That was definitely the Georgia coming out.
yeah, exactly. Anyways, yes, you're welcome from Ponyma, daughter of Ponyra, daughter of Ponyla.
Yeah, he's very grateful. So, with that, and I'm going to say that with that performance, how about this? somebody can roll a persuasion with that to try to see if you can get rations out of this.
I'm good with that now.
You are?
Yes.
All right.
So the craft stuff, you get 1 craft per long rest. Is that how that? I'm assuming that's how that works. Okay.
Okay.
I was just seeing something that would work.
Get that.
So I get. You said an advantage.
No, I'm just saying you
sure?
can roll persuasion.
Are you sure I don't get advantage?
I'm sure he already gave you a bunch of money.
But like, are you sure?
I'm sure.
Yeah. So this is for the rations.
Yeah. Like, oh, we could really use some rations. We got jumped by a little man. He took them.
Dear fucking God, come on. 14.
14? Okay. Yeah, with a 14, that's good enough for this. He'll say, well, I know you were saying you were missing some rations from an encounter.
A little man took them from us. 6 inches tall.
It only took hers.
Yeah.
The rest of us have
The rich
ours.
ones.
Yeah, we can provide a week's worth of rations. Sure, we could set that aside. And he'll give that over to you guys, and then he's gonna kind of eye Ellaria a little bit as he's doing this,
Right, because doesn't she have plenty of money?
Yeah, she looks very rich. She's wearing nice clothes.
She doesn't. She has money physically, I would say, but I don't think she knows how to use it.
She's won my sympathy for sure.
I'm not saying that to have sympathy.
Right.
I also think she may have lost any money she previously had.
Okay.
I think she just has the carriage and the butler.
She is newly poor. She's episode 1 Rachel.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so when I said episode 1 Rachel, I meant of Friends, not you.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I figured. I've never seen Friends, but I figured.
Okay.
Rachel also used to be a wealthy heiress until she watched all of it.
That's a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
But that's true. Okay. They refilled your rations.
Oh, God bless. 10? 10 rations?
They give you a week's worth, so 7.
Damn it.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are, if you guys want to ask any other questions about the mountain before you head up, it's still early in the morning, so you got plenty of time to get there today.
Alright.
So, we got the Dwarven Cave, and eventually the Wraith is in there somewhere.
There's a wraith?
You told us.
Oh, that must have been what that was. Well, we don't really know much about wraiths. There's some sort of ghost lady, but that must be her.
Oh, well, what's up with the ghost lady?
She screams from inside the mountain sometimes. It's hard to sleep when that happens.
What does that sound like?
Like sort of a wailing sound, like
Could you impersonate that for us?
Yeah, sure, here I go.
That's horrifying. I'm
It's
so
pretty
sorry
bad.
to deal with that. Yeah.
But it happens every few nights, and we hear a bunch of goblins screaming too, because I think they're also afraid.
What does that sound like? Could you impersonate that?
Yeah, let me impersonate many goblins screaming at once.
Yeah. Wow. Harrowing stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, so he says that, we'd be much in your debt if you were able to do something about her. It was before my time, before this shift of men came up here, but maybe a few months ago there was a group of 10 of them who went up into the mountain who obviously didn't come back. Is that funny to you?
No.
I
figured out how to
say about
I figured out how to
died
change my picture, and I Googled a picture of a horse girl, and then and then I made it my profile picture, but it just looks like it's the picture of the horse. So now
in the campaign you
Yeah.
made here?
so now it just looks like my profile picture is a horse.
I mean, sure. I don't. Yeah.
So that's why I giggled.
I'm sorry for her.
I've been smoking some of his fancy tobacco.
Yeah, I pass it around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good blunt rotation.
But yeah, he says those bandits up there, I think, had something to do with it, but my guess is that they just got lost in the labyrinth. maybe some goblins got him eventually, but they could have very well just starved and died in there.
So if you had a suggestion of how to approach the mountain, how would you do it?
I would go the other direction.
Not the goblins, not the bandits, not the dwarves.
Oh no, I mean I would go away from the mountain. Not do it. I wouldn't do it.
Well, we don't really have that option.
If you're dead set on it, then there is some sort of flooded chamber I've heard about that might be where you could find it used to be one of the great dwarven halls, it's as you may know, during the battle with the between the dwarves and the men, this mountain was destroyed and taken over by the Witch King. Perhaps you've heard of him.
We did not know about that.
Well, he is the thing that, he laid the wraith, as you say, here. He left it behind.
So he's not there anymore.
He's not there.
Oh, okay, yeah, he sounds like a big bad.
That would be the end of the campaign. But no, he has theoretically left the wraith there. However, there are other creatures in the cave still, I've heard, but it's the flooded chambers are supposed to be cursed. We don't know much about it, but I know that through the flooded chambers you could get to the central throne room. That might be a place that a wraith might hang out. I don't know. Do they like thrones? Do they like power?
Probably.
Does anyone happen to know?
All I know is I've got all my fingers back.
Wiggles his little
Yeah, wiggles his hands. Look, we're just trying to do our job over here, not get killed by the human bandits, so there's not much that we're actually...
I was more so checking with my party members here to see if anyone would know much about wraiths.
Oh, sure.
Can I do an old lore?
Yeah, please.
Alright, die. Get your shit together. He takes a big hit.
Yeah.
Of the tobacco, and that is a nat 20.
Oh shit! Really?
Actually, it's actually a Honda Odyssey,
Honda
because this is
Odyssey?
the Dungeons and Daddies dice.
All right.
So he just sucks down a left-handed cigarette.
Wraiths, who are also known as the houseless or the unbodied, as they are called, are beings who were killed with darkness, but they remain in existence by forces of necromancy. They were brought back, perhaps by a magical item or a powerful necromancer, and they are only made out of people who died with some sort of dishonor or hatred in their heart. However, there are ways to combat them.
So these things are in the cursed chambers?
No,
it's somewhere. Wraith. The wraith is somewhere in the mountain.
Okay.
Hold on a second here.
So the wraith is the dishonored undead?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see here. The only way to kill such a thing would be to strike the final blow with radiant damage, with light, to destroy it out of existence. Otherwise, it will simply come back in a new form. Even if you decrease its hit points to 0 mechanically. So, yeah, you should also know with that nat 20 that anyone who gets within 60 feet of this wraith will feel immediate and real fear and gain a shadow point from dread. Spooky.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I relay all that information.
Yeah.
And I ask our what was his title and name? Sorry.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
with you being a stoner, I just want you to be talking about wraiths.
All right, so
if you get
Looks like
60
wraiths.
feet,
So like there's like 60 feet, which is it's like kind of close, but like
It's
not
way
super
more feet
close.
than any slug has.
Dude, like slugs don't have feet.
Slugs
but either
have
way,
legs.
either way, if you get within 60 feet of the wraith, you're gonna feel pretty shitty. Like the darkness in you is gonna get really dark. And that's not good. But
true.
also, like, did we
Sounds
ever ask you
pretty
your name, bud?
Yeah, I've said it many times.
Sorry.
My name is Bosk. It's Bosque. And
Bosk.
you can just call him the foreman as
Like
his title.
bosque? That's bosque?
Bosque?
Yeah, that's the word for forest in Spanish.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Yes, it's spelled the same way.
Yeah,
Just,
well, yes.
Yeah, spelled pronounced different.
Oh. The Bosk.
That must be why I'm cutting all these logs and putting houses up.
There you go.
I do call you the log man. Do you have any, like, enchanted
Foreman
radiant...
is fine.
Logman. Do you have any, like, enchanted radiant weapons?
Do I look like I have enchanted radiant weapons?
I'm holding back from
You're-
saying Joe wants to play with your logs.
You didn't hold back.
Well, you do
I
look-
held on to it for a few seconds.
Maybe
I have no idea how much restraint it took.
Thank God no one made that joke.
maybe one of our magic users knows a radiant.
Just
radiant
you're wearing
spell.
Grandpa's cheese barn.
Yeah.
I like. Listen.
Okay, I know. I love Grandpa's cheese barn. Okay, say again.
I said maybe one of our magic users knows a spell that contains light radiant damage.
That's possible. Does anyone know that?
Do we have magic users?
One of you maybe. I don't know.
We
Typically,
should
no.
probably.
Typically, in this game, like,
Yeah, 'cause
magic is really only
Wizards,
gonna
yeah,
come
there
from
were only like
items.
6 of them.
Yeah.
I just assume. I'm just over here assuming Elfina would know how to use magic.
They have some magical capabilities, but it's not like so much like shooting fire out of your hands or
They
whatever.
don't have any
I don't
She's
know
like
any
slots.
spells or
She's a
anything.
human. She's a druid in our other campaign.
Oh, that's right.
Can I get a bumper sticker
Oh,
that
yeah,
says I'm a
I'm
druid in my other
I'm sorry, Moonleaf just sounds like a druid.
I know.
It does sound like a druid.
I'm a ranger in this one.
campaign? But rangers in this
just,
game
like,
do mostly
spiritual.
what druids are doing.
It's like,
What's your other? Isn't it like Starfire or Flutter?
It's also the last Flutter.
Isn't your name like Flutterby?
You're like Fluffernutter or some shit.
Celeste.
Okay.
oh,
Yeah.
that's not
right.
remotely.
Also very moon related, but not
I
quite.
guess. Yeah, celestial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So, Woodman, you don't know of any magic items.
you know who might know of some magic items?
No.
The bandits. They've stolen from
And we're
a
back
lot
to
of,
the bandits.
I'm fucking.
they've stolen from a lot of wealthy travelers over the years. They very well could have stolen a magical item.
I told you they got treasures, guys.
I think we're gonna have to like
You and your
bash these
fucking
bandits.
treasure.
I'm a treasure hunter.
You're just not gonna let this go, are you?
No.
She has the shadow path of like dragon's greed or whatever.
Do they have any ponies?
The bandits?
Yeah.
They have horses, yes.
Well,
We
Do
can
they
cut them
look like
down
they're-
to be pony size.
yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Do
we
they
can
look
cut
like
it
they're
down.
treated well?
Sorry, they have had too much tobacco.
Look, the real interaction we've had with the bandits is when they rob us, so I don't have a lot more information.
Just if they're mistreating ponies, it's gonna make it real personal for me.
Maybe.
We should go
Are
check
they
on
like
the
bandits
ponies.
with hearts
Yeah.
of gold?
No. They've
Are they
killed
like-
a lot of people.
Can we like turn them good? Like, can we fix them?
Yeah.
I don't.
Are
I
they
can
hot?
fix him.
I don't.
Only if they're hot
Oh my
will we
God.
try to fix them.
I didn't really see any of them in good light, so I don't.
Damn.
Also, they killed several.
How
of
many
our
abs
friends.
do they have?
No, don't know.
Roll for abs.
To be
14.
14
Split, to be
abs.
split between them.
Them, yes, 14 abs.
So once we know the number of bandits, we'll know how many abs per bandit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not an average, they're not all split down the middle.
Mm.
I like to split some of these bandits down the middle.
We we haven't seen them. They could be the ugliest fucking people ever.
They're not. No, you can't do that to the listeners.
We need to find out.
Can I like talk to a bird and ask them to look?
Why would you talk to a bird?
Oh, did you get?
Fly
Oh,
over
fuck! You got my tobacco.
I know, like
You've been like quiet for half an hour, and he's like, "Can I talk to a bird?"
I can talk to animals now. I can fly
That's
over
true.
and just
Wait, no, hold on.
Wait,
You
the
can
hawk.
fly over?
the bird.
Okay, you can talk to the animals. You're not a bird, though.
But I know
You said
that.
you're gonna fly over there.
The bird
Wait.
is gonna fly over
You-
like a hawk.
Are you a bird now?
Listen, I think you need to lay off the damn tobacco.
I will say that you can reasonably find a bird around here.
There's plenty, and they like me. I mean,
All right, what would you like to say? We'll say that you do find a hawk. Actually, no. Roll this d20, and that'll just determine how good of a bird you get.
Yes.
Wait, what's your wait?
No.
Hold on, before you do this. What's the low end of birds for you? And what's the high end of birds?
Both ends of the spectrum are a penguin.
Just quality of penguin.
Yeah.
Please. Good bird.
Please be penguin. Please be penguin.
If it's a 1 or a 20, it's a penguin.
Flying bird.
Fuck, it's not a penguin.
Wait, what is this?
It's a 6?
6.
Okay.
6. Okay. So you've got like a blue jay.
He can do the job.
That's a dope bird.
They can do the job.
Just roll.
Hello, Blue Jay. How are you doing?
I have an air.
You're looking real handsome today.
Oh, thank you. My name is. I'm looking around the room. My name is Intel.
Intel. Nice to meet you, Intel. I am...
Intel Core Processor.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ellaria.
Well, what can I do for you on this fine day?
I was wondering if you could do my little squad a favor.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's in it for old Blue Jay?
That's a very good question. What do you need? Are you like in mating
I'm
season?
always looking
Do
for
you
Birdseed.
Okay. You're looking for birdseeds.
I'm always on the hunt.
For those listening, Nirav's his face is getting red.
I've never seen you this red.
He can't even finish the line. They don't even know what you. Only we know what you are trying to say.
Okay, so this... Okay, he says I'm always on the hunt.
Sorry. What did you say? I didn't hear you. One more time for the listeners.
The weed is real.
I thought you were gonna throw up.
Is Meagen missing all of this?
I thought you were gonna throw up.
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes.
No, do it. Look
Okay.
her in the eyes.
Oh my god, I was getting water. I missed some shit.
You missed a lot.
The Blue Jay says I'm always on the hunt for birdseed.
why does he sound like? Oh my god! Did y'all pass around some wacky tobacco?
We're not.
Oh, we fucking shit.
Bird allegations. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm always on the hunt for birdseed. So, like, do you have any? Or...
What happened to your shirt, Joe?
He laughed so hard his shirt started coming off.
Oh my god.
No, I also got trapped in your
I'm
bathroom.
so fucking mad. I've been doing
Did y'all like fix the doors? Like,
I've been doing this for 10 years, and the best character I've ever made is this fucking bird.
Do anybody watch
But the
that
question
show?
is, where's the birdseed? And what can Mama do for me?
Is anybody familiar with Nick Kroll?
Yeah.
He sounded like Nick Kroll doing a voice like
That's
voice
good.
on the block for birds.
I love his publicity thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna burn me.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah. This is your 6 out of 20 bird. That's what I'm telling you.
So did you call me Mama?
Who can even remember?
I can get you some bird seeds.
Can you actually? This isn't Nirav talking about. Can you actually get a birdseed? So what's birdseed made of?
Seeds.
And birds.
Seeds and birds. Yeah, where would you find seeds?
I mean, they're all around.
Yeah.
I'm sure we got seeds like in our rations, like sunflower seeds or something.
Roll that d20. If you get a 10 or above, then say you have sunflower seeds in your
God
rations.
fucking damn it. Okay.
The rations we just gave her.
You didn't give her anything. The guys gave her that.
Wait, you don't want?
Because I gave him leech fingers.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You don't want any leeches. You don't want any slugs. Look at you. Like you should
Did I
be
say I would
eating.
feed him one of my leeches?
Roll the thing first, just so you have the sunflower seeds.
Fuck.
No.
Did you say it was 0 to 10? That
I
was with the
did-
seeds.
I mean, I do have a lot of them. I might cull like one of them.
Listen, I can do you one better.
The lowest
Oh, yeah.
performing leech.
We can give you leeches. They are very nutritious. You will not have to hunt.
Aren't
the
those those
seeds.
things that clamp onto you in the water and suck all your blood out?
Protein, my dude.
And we can seal that mouth for you.
I'm trying so hard here. Great. The thing is, I could go get a leech on my own.
But you don't know, these are specialty leeches from Ponyma in Ponylaw.
They do
Daughter
have some healing
Ponyta.
properties.
They have healing properties.
They have
My
healing.
wife is very sick.
It's perfect.
This has to be like all the NPC voices now. Like,
See,
have you never pulled this one out of the?
I don't know.
The divine inspiration. What does his wife stick with?
what is
give
your
us the
wife sick
backstory?
with? Yeah.
Bird flu. She's got the bird flu.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Oh yeah, it's coming up real bad. You know.
wait, is she? So she's sick? Like she's actually ill, or is she like sick?
Both of those things are true, my man. And it's sad because, you know, like, at least she's able to feed our kids. She keeps throwing up. But, like... you know, I'm afraid she's not long for this world.
Well, yeah, we could give her a leech in exchange.
You can't
for,
speak to birds.
In exchange for whatever. it is.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We can give you a healing leech for your wife, and she will be perfectly fine.
Oh, you didn't even tell me what you need me to do.
All we need you to do is fly over to the bandits.
Oh, I know those guys.
You know those
They
guys?
got great birdseed.
Well, listen. A few things I need you to tell me is, how many are there? How many ponies do they have? What condition the ponies are in? How sexy are they?
How many abs?
How sexy are the ponies?
No, the men.
The men.
Also,
I,
if there's
as a
any
bird,
women.
don't have a great
And the
eye
ponies.
for how sexy the men are.
Listen, just look at me,
Okay.
and if that was a man,
Okay.
that's sexy.
All right. I'm just gonna go and look for elven women.
And if they look like
Damn.
Do you remember her name? She told it to you 14 minutes ago.
Flutterfly.
Flutterfly. Oh, that's my wife's name.
It's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Beautiful name. But if they look like this one right here, then you know.
Somehow.
I know. Excuse me.
Yeah, I can go take a look.
Okay, is there anything else anybody needs to know?
They have a storeroom of important objects.
Anything shiny, I'm sure you'll be able to.
Yeah, I'm always on the haunt, so I'm always picking up shiny things.
Okay. Just like scope it out for us. And anything unusual also.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
So
Weapons.
All right,
Also,
so-
if there's any damsels in distress and how they might like respond to those women, I really want to know that.
what?
Like if they're into it or not. If they're into the
What?
whole damsel in distress situation, maybe they
This
have
is taking
women.
a weird turn.
Are you asking me
I
if
just
there's
wanna
some
know.
sort of like role-playing fantasies being played
Yes,
out there at the
exactly.
Bandit
Precisely.
camp? Sort of consensual kidnapping situation.
Yeah, I guess so. Give me
Yeah.
all the deets, and we'll save your wife.
Wow, that was a big promise. Okay. I would like you to roll deception because you've made a new lie now.
What do you mean?
Why? We're gonna
That I'm
get...
gonna save your wife.
But because
You promised him one
Yeah.
wish before. No, this is new.
Oh.
Oh my god.
that slipped out of my hand.
What
Should I
is
just
it?
Is the
look at
table okay?
Just roll it again in the box.
It's like slanted, okay? It's okay. Fuck, it's 7. Is that okay? 7.
What's your deception?
Oh yeah.
Modifier.
What's your modifier on deception?
+2.
So 9. Alright, because it is a bird, I'm gonna say that its wisdom is pretty low. But he says, alright, well, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do my flyby now. Here I go, launching. 1, 2, 3, launch. And then he launches.
He's my favorite character now.
Intel core processor with Blue Jay. I have not laughed that hard.
His name, yeah, he goes by ICP. His favorite band is the Insane Clown
I was
Posse.
actually crying watching you
I
try to
have
get
never
out.
seen Nirav that red. Like, I don't think
I don't think I've ever
much.
broken down that much.
I'm on the hall. Oh, for some birds.
I'm so glad we recorded that.
Yeah, like,
Leave the full.
no, it's
just
gonna be
dead.
unedited. Oh, fuck. Okay, so the Blue Jay takes off. I'm gonna have him roll perception. There's a bird's eye bonus for that, so he gets advantage on this roll.
We need
Roll
him to be
good.
part of our party.
Roll good.
Alright, so he's gonna get +2 on the roll anyway. So that's a 15 + 2, 17
Nice.
already.
God bless.
And then a 9. So yeah, 17.
He really wants to save his wife.
Now,
She's sick.
I was like possessed.
You channeled something.
Yeah, I was like channeling some sort of creature. Okay, then I'm gonna have him as a fun bonus because he's a bird. Try to remember all this fucking stuff you asked for. His intelligence
It's a -2.
-2 intelligence.
Oh,
Fuck, man. Come on.
Doesn't matter. It's an 18.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. I'm back from the haunt. Listen, take notes because I'm not gonna say this again. Are you taking
Yeah,
notes?
Shutterbee, whatever your name is.
Shutterbug, Shutterbug.
Shutterfly.
Shutterfly.com. I've counted
Watch
exactly
slow.
11 bandits.
Okay.
There is one woman among them.
Actually hot.
I, again, am incapable of telling you how hot they are. I guess she looked more like you.
Okay.
Oh, is she an elf then?
Less pointy ears.
So she's a hot human lady.
They have only 4 horses among them. No ponies.
What condition are those horses in?
Medium.
What's that mean?
Medium condition.
4 horses.
How
For
sexy,
sale, never worn.
how sexy were the horses?
The horses,
She did ask that.
yeah, so, at least, all of them at least 7s.
Okay.
Damn.
Wait, what about the bandits?
I don't know. I can't really tell what humans. You said to look at which ones they looked like, and the one human lady looked kind of like you.
Okay, but just give me like a 1 to 10. Like, give me an estimate. Do your best. Okay, I believe in you.
Do you guys like big heads or what is it?
Do they? Well, okay, fine. Do they have the abs?
Yes.
They have pretty feathers, and did they do a nice dance?
I did not see any of that. I would have known those things.
Is your wife hot?
Oh yeah. But
So
That's
there
a
were
weird thing
14
to ask
abs,
somebody.
and now that we know there's 11 bandits, so most of them have 1 ab.
Mm-hmm.
Make of that what you will.
Yeah, it's like a 1.05.
Yeah, ab.
Yeah.
as a bird, I have no concept of abdominals.
Wait, Rachel, bird vet.
No, not even.
You know what a bird is, though, yeah?
Yeah, so do you.
Yeah, but
Do I, based on what I've said here so far?
Yes.
do they have abdominal muscles?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm
so
not
we got.
sure. I didn't have bird anatomy.
Really?
The shiny things.
Oh, yes, there were many shiny
Yes,
things.
birds do have abdominal
fact-
muscles.
Perfect. There we go.
Okay, see.
Birds
It
can have
contributes
abs.
to flight and
I would like
rescue.
for you to roll for luck. One of you can roll for luck, whoever's feeling lucky.
Just go grab Cheeky and.
Let's let. This is her show.
Yeah.
This is the Ellaria show.
15.
Okay. Yeah, and in fact, I saw many shiny things were being moved from the camp to around the mountain.
Mm.
There was some kind of big guard tower and a door under it that went into the mountain.
Into the mountain.
Into the mountain. And there was a guy, and he took it in there, and then he came out, and he no longer had the shiny things.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Some sort of gate on the western part of the mountain for dwarves.
So. Alright, thanks, bird.
Here's
Tell the
leech.
bird
Right.
thank you.
We said thank you.
Oh, very good.
And he can have one of the brown leeches.
And can you give him this? I hand the tiniest little joint over to Ellaria.
That will
Yeah.
kill a bird. They're
It's
very.
okay, his wife's gonna die anyway, so.
What?
Actually,
No, no, this is like the perfect formulation for a bird's lungs.
Okay, you need to roll something for that. I'll give you advantage on it because that's your whole thing. But you know what? This is animal handling.
Hold on, I think I have the thing for this.
It's like double fisting this fucking joint and this leech in the other claw.
How the fuck is he holding 2 different things with 2 different claws?
Flying?
So I have proficiency with.
Oh,
So I have
you're flying.
the pipeweed lore feature, which is proficiency with pipes. Can we extend that to
Is it
general?
proficiency with pipes or pipe weed?
It is pipes, but like, are you gonna be a cool DM?
I think we already know the answer to that after this. You know what? Fine. What does that give you then?
It would just be a +2 bonus in addition to the advantage you're already giving me, or +2 bonus in general to weed checks.
To weed checks. All right.
Yes.
What did you have for animal handling as your regular thing?
Well, that's actually a +4. I
Okay.
forgot I'm not really good with animals.
I don't even, why are we even rolling this? Okay, just do it.
Okay. That is a 18.
18. Okay, great. So yeah, you roll a very specific amount of weed. Rachel, what is the medically recommended amount of weed for a bird to smoke?
0.
Okay.
I actually, no, what I did is I rolled up a little bit of birdseed. It's like a spliff, but instead of pipe weed and tobacco, it's birdseed and tobacco. So remember, these are mixed. Keep that in your head this entire time.
Okay.
Tobacco is weed.
Yes.
Birdseed and tobacco.
All right.
And the teeny tiniest little cigarette.
Sure, he takes the cigarette.
The most French little cigarette you've ever seen. So teeny
All right.
tiny.
And he takes the leech and he says, "So I just like stick this on my wife? Is that what you're telling me? And she will be healed?
I think she has to eat it.
She's got to eat it. Very good."
Yeah. Do I need to roll something? For
Are you
that?
telling the truth?
Yeah, that's a great question.
I mean,
I don't
Considering
believe
we're like manufacturing all this leech.
I do
lore.
ponies. I do people. I've never done birds. So
I only do horses and people. They're basically the same. If the person's like,
I mean,
It's just Beth from Rick and Morty.
exactly.
it is.
So I mean, I could roll my Leechcraft button. I want to do that.
Sure.
Okay. What do I have to roll again?
What?
Hold on.
Wait, didn't you already use your craft today?
Well, do I only have one time? It's
Yeah.
an action.
You get one.
You get one per day.
Everybody gets one.
That's
You can roll regular medicine.
fine. I'll do that.
Their fucking high school dropout medicine check.
From the Gandalf School of
Yeah.
Medicine.
Ooh.
Phoenix University.
I got a 19.
19? You did, the University of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Run by a real Phoenix. Okay, yeah, 19, wow. So, in this world of magic,
Yeah. I'm gonna say she needs to eat it.
alright, he is going to take the leech to his wife, and you feel confident that she will actually get better after eating it by absorbing its nutrients in the blood it's eaten.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and then I guess do you want to check in with if that worked or not, or because he's just gonna leave and go back to the nest?
I mean, will we get shadow points if we don't?
Well, I mean, if it doesn't work, you might get shadow points, but it does. So
Okay, yay! So
Yay.
yeah, we'll go visit him.
I hear that you guys have technically avoided doing anything wrong. like just like is this would this be you're not trying to avoid doing bad things because they're bad. It's because you don't want shadow points.
Well, that's like literally religion and Tolkien in a
I guess
nutshell.
that's
There you
true.
go.
Yeah.
Tolkien would have wanted this.
Yes, exactly. Don't do bad things or you go to hell forever.
Yeah. Okay. So he takes the leech off, and I guess this character's gone.
Well, hold on, does he like have a nice soliloquy before he leaves us?
Yeah, we want to meet his babies.
Oh, the kids, they haven't even learned to fly.
Now he's like Nicolas Cage.
Oh.
I was getting like Keanu Reeves.
I was
Nick
thinking, like,
Cage
yeah,
vibes.
like older Keanu Reeves kind of thing.
Yeah, I was thinking Point Break Keanu
Yeah,
Reeves.
yeah, for sure.
Great movie.
Okay,
Dog shit. So good.
yeah. He says, "Via con Dios, motherfuckers," and then he's gone.
Does he leave with the joint in his mouth?
Yeah, he's already smoking it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. So,
That's the coolest bird ever. Fuck, man.
live long and prosper. Intel processor. Okay, so we have made almost no progress, I would say.
I mean, I did a lot of shit today.
That's true. Okay, so
I
yeah.
like how you're like, oh, this is going to be like a short campaign. Maybe a like, a dozen
Yeah.
sessions.
Yeah.
And it's
Quick campaign,
not.
in and out.
Not with us.
Yeah.
Now we know how many bandits
I mean,
there
we could
are.
like
And sexy
we could just get
women.
marching over to like the cave.
I mean, there's one woman in the bandit camp, he said. That's all you know.
Yeah, and I mean, I already did my like lead
This one
prep
doesn't
for
mean
the
that
day,
she's
so
not a bandit.
I'm probably gonna have
There's
to
only
rest
one.
before we go after the bandits.
We just woke up. Wait, we just woke up. Why do you need to rest?
You don't need a rest.
Well, but I've already done my leechcraft.
But you can't
No.
just go to sleep for another 8 hours in the middle of the day.
Who says?
Me, I just said it. Okay, so would you guys? We have like probably like 20 something minutes. So would you guys like to try to head up to this bandit camp first?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go bashing.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna switch over to pipeweed. I think I've had a little too much tobacco.
Let me see here. I should have this ready.
Like, was I tripping, or like, did that bird talk to Ellaria?
Because if we take them by surprise, that was.
What?
What are you saying?
What?
Well, that I was gonna say, yeah, if we take the bandits by surprise, like, we have an edge, but then I just got lost in him talking about birds.
Yes.
Okay.
Moon Pie, what do you think?
It's Moonleaf. Excuse me.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ellaria.
Sorry.
I think that we should just go in there and start bashing.
Okay.
With our 2 levels, our whole 2 levels.
Oh, well, they might be 2 levels too.
Oh,
Or they might be 1 level.
Yeah.
That's less. You're
What are we
right.
talking? What are levels? What are we talking about? What are you?
They might be...
We're 2 strong, and they might be 1 strong.
We're some, like, skilled adventurers now that we've been on the road for a few days, and they are just some dumb bandits.
Yeah, like, we got this. They don't know we're coming.
Yeah, Thora's, like, a monster, so she's gonna go bashing pretty hard.
I have my bow and arrow.
I've got a bow and arrow.
Yeah, we'll stand in the back.
My bow!
We'll shoot arrows, you guys run in.
If the encounter with the brigands is going to involve combat, which is very likely, the Loremaster should remind the players that killing non-monstrous enemies without provocation may be considered a misdeed and may cause shadow gain.
Well, there is provocation.
They're bandits.
Yeah,
Bandits.
they're like stealing shit. They've got a woman hostage. Like,
a hostage?
I think she's into it.
Yeah. They didn't say if she was a hostage or not.
Yeah.
He was unable to tell by human facial cues whether she was into it or not, so you'll have to find out for yourself.
I think we can try to
just
distract them, and I can just run in and act like, oh.
you're gonna do that again? You're gonna run straight
What if they
into the
attack
fight?
you? Yeah.
I don't know,
Didn't we learn that from the first? Like,
Let's let this play out. The elf with the mortal
she's like, I
wound.
run to the commotion.
I'm telling you guys,
Be
I'm
the
probably
first one
prettier
in.
than she
You know what? I think
is.
this sounds like a great idea.
I'm clearly prettier than she is. I mean, even he
Damn.
said, the bird said that she had smaller ears than me. So.
You pointed at Magpie when you said that.
You small-eared bitch. Alright, so...
Yeah, let's just... Yeah, if you want to go in and, like, dance or whatever.
Wait,
yeah,
so
sure. I don't see how
You
this
guys
could go
got my
wrong
back
at all.
though, right?
No.
Well, the rest of you, do you guys?
Are you taking what's-his-face with you?
You're right.
Yeah, but he doesn't do combat, remember?
No, but he'll give her moral support.
Yeah, he'll be fine with him, right? Are we bad people?
I have my bow and arrow. I'll be over here. I'll shoot him back.
Edgar says, always the baddies.
Okay,
Like,
Edgar.
are we bad people if... You know that's a bad idea, right?
But you just said it was a good one.
So do we
I'm-
sneak up on them then?
Gaslight
supportive.
gatekeep girls.
I'll distract them. We'll catch them off guard.
So you're gonna go in and be like, oh, I'm lost. What do I do? Like,
Exactly. I'm
Okay.
lost and wounded, and I'm gonna take off some of my jewelry so they don't think I'm like rich.
Okay.
Please take my money too.
Oh,
But
you're
you're
gonna
still
do a
an elf.
fucking Princess Jasmine situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretend to be a
Well,
pirate.
people don't know much about elves. Can she, like, pretend to be, like, super
Well, maybe
magic?
she can put like a cloak or something. So
Yeah,
like,
wear a cloak.
That's
ears are
actually,
covered.
you know what? I'm gonna let you run with that because
Yeah.
these people specifically, and in this time period, they wouldn't. No one's encountered elves for like 30, 40 years.
So, yeah, just
Okay,
go in there and
so-
pretend like you're super magic and can, like, blow their shit up if you want
Edgar
to.
can like stay back. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll do a sort of a fighting pose, even though I will not fight.
Sure. And then I'm gonna take off all my shit and make sure I don't have any money so they can steal it.
Okay.
And then what is your plan?
And then walk in and be like, "Oh my god, where? Like I am lost."
And then what?
And then they're all gonna focus on me,
Well, yeah.
and then you guys can go through the back and just like get them
Oh,
in the back.
you want them
go
to
assassin
jump?
style.
You want to be a distraction in them for them to jump them.
Yeah.
Well, I think that might be, like, morally irresponsible for us to just commit murder like that.
But they're like probably gonna try. But if
They're
they're trying to
murderers.
kill
But what
me,
if they're just stealing out of necessity?
Well, okay, so
Then we'll know.
if you go in and they're nice to you, then we'll know.
Exactly.
And it'll be like,
We're putting a lot of eggs in a really dumb basket.
Did somebody say egg?
But wait,
God.
we know they stole the shit, so what if we just stole the stuff that they stole?
We just do no harm. What if we not... Can we...
Yeah,
What
we
was
want
it?
to
Is
talk to them.
non-lethal still a thing? Could, like, is that,
Yep.
like, could we just non-lethally do stuff?
Yeah, you could. There's a lot of them, though.
Yeah,
so
we just
it'll
go
be
threaten
difficult.
them, intimidate them, hopefully do better this time.
So then we should go as a group if we're gonna intimidate them.
I do have this grappling hook. I
Nice.
can like do shit with
Spinning it
this.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, that's intimidating.
Just keep
No,
doing
no,
that.
to climb the wall.
What wall?
I mean, it's a bandit camp. I assume it has walls.
He might have. Sorry. With that roll, I'll say that ICP also told you that there was like a large cave behind the bandits. It's near their camp, but it's not the eastern or the western dwarf gate. It's a different kind of cave.
Maybe there's more bandits in there, though.
There probably are. They said that they were going in there to drop stuff off. Alright, there's 5 of us. We put our eyes on 2 bandits each, and we kill them. That's it.
But
So
that's
we
gonna
each
earn
get
a
outnumbered
shot.
individually.
We're strong. We can do this, guys. I believe
She
in
got
us.
murdered by 2 goblins.
Okay, but she didn't know what she was running into. This time we know.
Do we?
11 bandits, we know. Potentially hot. We don't know that, but that we don't know.
Thora, do you want to chime in here?
Yeah, what's
a
your
little bit.
Listen. Yeah.
Is that a yay or nay?
I don't think we should be rushing into a bandit camp where we're outnumbered.
Do you want to talk to them? Is that what we should do instead?
I don't know if they're talking types. I mean, so with this bandit camp, we have to go through this bandit camp to get into the underground labyrinth, right? Where the wraith is.
No, there's the dwarf
We could do the
gates.
dwarf thing.
The dwarf thing. That
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because everything that we have gone through today is one paragraph.
I mean, we gotta weigh our options, you know.
I say the dwarf gate.
Yeah, because it's only the possibility of hundreds of goblins. There's a
Right,
definite chance
Schrodinger's
of
goblin.
11?
Yeah.
Versus a definite chance of 11 bandits? I'd rather take the 11 bandits than
And
potentially
one woman.
running into...
Oh,
I'm sorry, where did you study statistics?
Thora
What's
has a lot
thousands
of
even, we
experience
don't know.
fighting goblins.
That's true.
And doing
Does
shit
it-
in caves.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
doesn't have as many.
Yeah, but like, if there's
Experiences.
hundreds of goblins, we are not winning.
Well,
Definitely not.
Well, they're probably not in like a big city. They're like probably scattered throughout this giant labyrinth. Like it's probably like easy to pick them off one by one. And they're goblins. Like they ain't got no souls. It's like it's okay. It's okay to film them because they ain't got no souls. Like we can kill them. It's fine.
I still have thoughts about that, but okay.
Why don't we split up?
That's terrible. That's the worst.
Do you know nothing of the D&D? Like,
The first
I
rule
mean-
is never slip with the party. That's the first rule.
I'm with the dwarf.
Should we vote?
so we take the dwarf gate.
Alright.
Okay, are you doing this distraction thing?
No.
No.
Okay.
We vote.
Everyone
No.
seems against it. I thought it would work.
We talk to the bird.
I guess we're gonna do the dwarf gate.
You lost so much for
Hashtag
nothing.
dwarf cake.
I know, there was magical items in that cave. Like, I think it's worth the risk.
Yeah, me too.
No, there were shiny things in the cave. We don't. A lot of things are shiny.
Yeah, treasure.
Bronze,
Oh, I want to
Copper.
use my telescope.
tarnished gold.
Oh yeah, remind me of what it does again. Do you have the written thing here?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
show me again. I just remember. She's got a secret telescope that does a thing that she has not told any of you.
Okay.
And you don't know that it's special. You just know it's a normal telescope.
You just don't.
Yeah, but you know, but your character doesn't know.
I feel like you told us already.
No.
No, you didn't. No. Okay, cool. So yeah, do you guys want to get nearer to the mountain so that you can like be on an overlook looking at the bandit camp or something?
Yeah. Can we do that without being seen?
Yeah, I would have you guys do a stealth, but you don't really need to roll that high since you're keeping a wide distance. So everyone roll a stealth check, and I'm going to say just 2 of you need good scores out of the 5 of you.
I'm at disadvantage. Stealth.
Stealth. What is that? Dexterity? I'm okay at it.
Got a 20.
20? Great.
Not nat 20.
I need you
though.
to look at me because I can't roll.
Okay, that was a 7, not a 1.
23.
Nice.
23.
No, 25, sorry.
25. What? 25?
Yeah, I have a +8 to stealth.
How did that happen at level 2?
Because I am a Hobbit.
That didn't really answer. But yeah, okay.
I made the character in D&D Beyond. There's literally no way I could have gotten the math wrong.
No, I believe you. Alright. That's 2 successes, so it doesn't really matter if the rest of you do well or not. Did anyone else roll already?
I rolled an 11.
I rolled an 8.
9.
Okay, good.
It worked out.
2 successes, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are camped out on a hill overlooking a slope down. I'm going to say that you're about 500 feet from what you have determined to be the bandit camp. Mm-hmm. There's basically like kind of what you would expect. A bunch of tents and a huge fire pit with a bunch of logs circled around it, cooking equipment, and that's essentially it. You do see, however, that there are currently, you can't really get a good look at them from here, but there's 5 people sitting out on the logs. Ooh, they look like they're eating something, and they seem to just be like talking. You do see that there is a cave behind them, and Moonleaf, when you pull up your telescope, you do see that you really feel drawn to this cave here.
Guys, I think we should go in the cave. Also, can I do like the Skyrim thing where I like shoot them and then hide? And then when they stop looking for me, I shoot them again?
No, unfortunately. Must have been the wind.
What was that?
That would be very good, but no. But there's only 5 of them that are here right now.
See, we're not outnumbered.
Okay.
There's a cave behind them, so anywhere between 0 and 6 people could be in there.
I think we know that it's 6 people.
Okay. Well, does anyone want to do anything, or do you want to just try to like ambush them?
I think we're still arguing about what to do. Guys, there's treasure in that cave.
You know what?
There's no treasure in the labyrinth.
Fine. I'm okay with learning lessons hard ways. I'll survive.
Okay, I bet if we go in that labyrinth and there's like 100 goblins.
I'm the equivalent. This is above the equivalent of a rogue. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna take any damage. Like it's just y'all that are gonna die. So.
Well, then I'm gonna shoot from far away.
Oh, you're just gonna shoot an arrow?
Okay, me too.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Wait, do I have a... Wait, fuck, no, never mind. I don't have what I thought I did.
Yeah, it's gonna be...
Damn it, I don't have a short bow.
Wait, so it's... But do you have a longbow or a short bow?
I have a short
bow.
You can't reach 500 feet. It's 300
Gosh
feet.
dang it, it's... Yeah. Well, can we get a little bit closer?
Yeah, you'll have to go down the hill, so you're on kind of the same elevation as them.
I was
So we don't have the high ground?
My
What?
build.
So
I
is
was
there's
my
like
build.
I have like rope. Can I like tie it to a tree and then like swing in?
What?
And then like
Maybe you're not getting a good picture of what's happening here.
500 feet.
that's true. 500.
I'm gonna swing 500 feet like Tarzan. On one tree.
Maybe
Maybe on the fucking like
from
Animal
mine.
Kingdom tree.
Catapult you there? Like,
Yes, can you? All right, fine. Let's get closer.
let's build a catapult. A trebuchet.
A trebuchet, that's better.
Trebuchet.
Let's do that. That's the plan.
Had to build one in AP Physics.
Did you really?
I did.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was.
That's better than we... Actually, no, one time we went to Carowinds, which is like a Six Flags thing we have in South Carolina, and we did physics there. So we're supposed to like calculate like the velocity and stuff of the rides and everything.
Wow.
That was kind of fun. Alright.
I guess we are gonna try to get closer.
Okay, so once you're 300 feet away, your short bows will reach.
Okay, can we get 300 feet without being seen?
You'll have to roll stealth again. And this time I need 3 of you to make a successful save, or successful throws. Do you guys want to do that? Or do you want to just charge in and...
I would like to, as a melee character, get in as close as possible with stealth so that I can do a sneak attack and try to kill somebody immediately.
Okay, so we're sneaky sneaks.
Yeah.
Alright, go for it. So everyone roll stealth again.
26.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
14.
Oh, it's Art of Disappearing, by the way, is
9.
ability. I get to double my proficiency in dex skills.
What does that say?
Last
10.
10?
And then.
Do you have any additional onto it?
Sneak? Stealth 1.
1, okay. Yeah, so that's not going to be quite enough. You have a special ability though. You said.
Oh, I was explaining how I had plus.
Oh,
8.
how you have plus 8? Okay.
Can I I'm not with them.
If you are not moving with the group, then you can remain hidden when everyone gets seen.
Because they're doing a ranged thing. I have to be in physical combat. There's no need for me to be traveling.
You have a
This
bow?
is what Joe does in every campaign.
I know, he's being
I'm not with
Spooderman.
him.
Blowgun.
You're being Spooderman.
ranged weapon.
You have a blowgun?
Yeah.
What is a blowgun?
You blow into the gun.
It's like darts.
Oh.
It's a dart, and
okay.
it's just like a straw with a dart in it.
still think that
It's
a
a 9mm
distraction is
cloth
the
that
best
you blow
way
with
to
power.
go.
What?
I still think a distraction is the best way to go.
You
While you
can
guys
do
can
that.
sneak up.
You can do that.
No one's stopping.
Come
you.
on.
Well, you look forward to meeting your twin sister, Elania.
What? Who is my twin sister?
Yeah, because your dad is like Elvon Musk. So.
Oh.
And after you die, your twin sister's going to come and take your place on this campaign.
Yeah.
And then he's going to claim that you never existed.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, you guys are rushing in. Why don't the people who are going to do a ranged attack, why don't you both roll your ranged attacks first, and let me see how that goes. Let me see how this is going to play out.
I think I'm gonna die. I do pretty good AC though. It's at 15 already.
Wow.
Hobbits fucking rule, dude.
It
I
sounds
like
like
they're
it.
like kind of beefy rogues. Minus the 13 health.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wait, okay, Vandana is shaking her head now.
5 to hit.
No, that is not going to hit.
Spoon.
That
Meagen,
was a
can
nat
you
one.
roll your
5.
short bow?
Huh?
Let me click
Oh,
it.
was it nat
That was
one?
that one.
Oh, that's perfect. Because you fire the short bow forward, and just as the people are starting, like they kind of hear the thing whistling towards them, they turn around. The bow flies into the middle of the camp, knocks over some sort of pot into the fire, blows it up, and
Oh.
everyone turns around, and they all see all of you coming.
And then
Including me, or does my 28 save me?
You 28.
28.
Are you like physically hiding behind something? You're not just like walking like this.
I'm like being intelligent about this. Yeah.
If you-
it's a bad
yeah.
plan, but I'm executing it well.
Okay, right. If you were being physically hidden behind something, then
Yeah.
yes, you can be hidden.
I also have what is that ability called? I can also, with Art of Disappearing, you can try to hide even when you're only lightly obscured from the creature from which you're hiding. So I'm even harder. Like I
Okay.
can hide them like behind smaller things.
Sure. Okay. Or you maybe just a solid snake. Like just get on the ground and like literally.
I
like,
pull a
crawl.
box out.
Yeah. You pull out a box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So they rush towards you, swords in the air, and they look like they are ready to kill you.
just 5 of them, right?
There are just 5 of them right now, and it doesn't look like anyone new has like come out of the cave.
Oh, so let's get to bashing.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
But unfortunately, we're out of time today, so we're gonna do some bashing next time. Someone say something funny to close this out.
On the haunt.
Okay.
My wife is sick.
Wife is very sick.
That's what I captioned that picture in the Discord.
Wait, I didn't see any of these
My
pictures.
wife is very sick.